Hi there and welcome to another video. In this video I'm going to explain how you can do an about page for your website and also a contact page. Also, we are going to install a plugin called Jetpack, which is really a fantastic plugin that will add a lot of features to your website. And we are going to use one of those features called a contact form for your new page. So let's get started. The first thing that I want to explain is the difference between posts and pages, because I know that when you are starting out, this is a bit complicated. Well, you should use posts for all the content that you want to write for your website. For example, this can be an article about how to do money online or an article about 5 tips to become healthier. So basically, you use posts for the content that you want to add to your website. Also, with posts, you can use categories and also tags with them, which is an option that I will talk about later on in more detail. And when it comes to pages, you cannot use that. Also, each time that you write a new post, it appears on the blog section of your website. In this case, it's the front page of my website, but you can also add a blog section to another part of your website. So each time that you write one, the most recent post appears first on the list of posts that appears on your blog. Also, each post that you have has a specific date of when actually it was made. When it comes to pages, well, you should use it for a different purpose. You should use it for static information that is really important and that you want to add to your website. For example, your about page, where you talk a little about yourself, about your business, and so on, and you want people to have easy access to that page. Or it can also be a contact page where you have a contact form, which I'm going to explain later on, and people can send an email to you. So basically, that's why you should use pages. Now let's do an about page. For you to do that, you need to go to your WordPress back office. Once you are here, you need to go to your pages section, and you just need to click on it, and you will be taken over here. On this first page, you can see all the pages that you have on your website. In this case, I just have one, which is my sample page. Also, I have this publish section. And over here, I can see all the pages that are on the internet. That means that they are published. Also, once you delete something, a new section will appear called trash. This means that it's where all the pages that you delete will appear. For you to add a new one, you can click on this small button that appears over here on top, or you can go to add new. So this is how a new page appears. It's totally blank. It doesn't have any information. The first thing that you want to do is add a title. In this case, it's going to be about. Also, on the middle, you have the toolbox, and over here you have several options to format your content, which I'm going to explain a few of them. So I'm going to add some content over here. It's this dummy content just to fill this blank space. Okay, so for you to do some formatting, the first thing that you want to see is if you don't have this section appearing below, then you need to click on this icon that appears over here. And you can see that it expands. And the options over here are pretty much like if you ever used Word or any other test platform. It's pretty much the same way that you can actually format the content on WordPress. So you just need to select what you want to format. Let's say that you want to make this bold. So you just click on the small b that appears over here. And for you to remove the formatting, you just press once again on the same option. Same thing goes for italic, as you can see, underline, or if you want to actually change the color of your text. So you go to the small a, you press this arrow, and let's say that you want red. So you just choose red, and there you go. And let's say that you have a bunch of different formatting on your content. And you really don't want to go one-on-one and remove each one of them. So what you do is you can select everything and you just press the small rubber. And you can see that it removes everything immediately, which is quite useful. Also, for alignment, everything comes to the left side, but you can also put it to the center by clicking on this option on the middle, or to the right side, or once again to the left side, just like that. Also, for you to do a link, let's say to Pro Tutorials. So you write what you want, you select it, and then you go to this small chain that appears over here. And over here you need to put the address, in this case to prositetutorials.com. And you can also choose this last option. And once you do that, that means that when someone clicks on that link, a new window will actually pop out. And this is really useful because that way you will actually keep them on your website at the same time. I'm going to choose this option and add a link. And as you can see, it changes the color of this content. Also, for you to remove it, once again, you put the cursor where you want, or where you have the link in this case, and you press on the second option to remove link. And there you go. Let's say that you want to do a bulletin point list. You click on this option called bulleted list, and you can see a small dot appearing. Let's say this will be point 1. Once you press enter, another point will appear, point 2. And once you press enter 2 times, it removes you from the bulletin point list. Same thing for numbered list. So this is a numbered list. Okay, so those are the few options that you can use. Also, you must see that you have 2 tabs appearing. You have the visual mold, where you can get an idea of how your content will appear online. And you have the test mode. Once you click on it, you can see the HTML code for this page. Also, for you to do a title, let's say that you want to do a main title for your article. So you write what you want, you put your cursor over here, you go where you see paragraph, and you choose heading 1. Let's say that you want the subtitle in the middle of your article, same thing, but in this case heading 2. And actually this goes down to heading 6, but usually I just use down to heading 3. I never use less than that. Okay, so for you to add an image, you put your cursor once again where you want to add your image, and now you press on Add Media. You can choose an image from your gallery. These are the images that you already uploaded to your website, or you can go to Upload Files and get one from your computer. In this case, I'm going to use this one. Once again, you can add an alt text if you don't have one. You can also choose the alignment. In this case, I'm going to keep it to the left side. And you can also add a link. That means that when someone clicks on your image, they are taken to another website. But in this case, I'm just going to put none. Also, you can choose the size that you want. You can add a full size or thumbnail. I'm just going to keep it full size. And once you have everything that you need, you just press Insert into Page. And there you go. And as you can see, the image is really huge. So for you to reduce the size, you go to the small square that you see on the side, and you press always Shift while you use your mouse button. And as you can see, it reduces the image, but it keeps the scale that you want. Okay, so it's looking good. So let's say that you don't have enough time to write your article and you want to continue later on. So you can keep it as a saved draft. That means that it won't be published on the internet. It will just be saved so you can edit it later on. Also, you can do a preview by clicking on this button over here. So you can get a good idea of how your page looks like before you actually publish it. There you go. Also, you can select layouts, and this really depends on Spacious, which is the theme that I'm using. You can choose the right side. You can choose a left sidebar. Also, you have these two options, so it's really up to you and what you want. In this case, I'm just going to keep it right sidebar, just like this. Also, since this is an about page, there's no reason for us to actually have a comment section. So let's remove it. For you to do that, well, it's pretty simple. You go to Screen Options that you see over here on top, and you need to go where it says Discussion. So you just click on this option, and you can see that below these two options appear. So I'm going to check this one because I don't want comments appearing. Once you have everything that you need, you just press Publish, and you are done. There you go. You have an about page done. Now I'm going to refresh my website, and you will see that I have this new page appearing. Also, you can see that it appears on the navigation bar a new link for my about page. Okay, so now let's create a contact page. But for this, we need a contact form. And for you to actually have one, you need Jetpack. So if you don't have Jetpack already installed, as you can see I already have, then you need to go to Plugins and Add New. So you just press Add New. And over here you want to search for Jetpack. So it's this name altogether. Press Search Plugins. And you can see that it's the first option that appears. Since I already have installed, it just says Update Now. But if you don't have it, then it would appear Install Now. You just press Install Now, and then you just activate it, and you're done. Then this section will appear called Jetpack. So let's go to Jetpack. As you can see, each one of these boxes are a different feature that you can actually add to your website. Anyway, the one that we want to use is this one called Contact Form. But for us to do that, we first need to actually connect to a WordPress account. So if you don't have one, you need to create one. And for you to do that, you just click on this green button, connect to WordPress.com. And you are redirected to their website. I already have one, so I'm not going to do one. But if you don't have one, you click on this link that says Need an Account. You fill the required information, and it's pretty straightforward. Okay, so I'm going to put my information over here so I can connect. Put the password and press Authorize Jetpack. So I can connect to my website and start using the different options. Okay, this might just take a few seconds. Let's see. Okay, there you go. You can see that it's currently connected. So I can start using the features from Jetpack. Okay, so you want to create a new page called Contact. So we are going to Pages once again and to Add New. So the title will be Contact. You can put Contact or Contact Us or whatever. And I'm going to write some content over here. Let's say an introduction. And now I'm going to create a contact form. So once you connect to Jetpack, you will have this new option appearing on top called Add Contact Form, and you just need to press it. Over here you will see a small preview of how it will look like. The first thing that you want to change is on email notifications. Over here you want to put the email where you will receive the information or the person that is actually trying to contact you. So I'm going to put mine, which is actually this one that I already have. I'm going to save this option. Okay, done. Over here, this is pretty much the standard. So when someone goes to your website, they need to fill their name. They can put their email. Also, if they have a website, they can put the website, and then they put the comment that they want to send to you. Also, you can add new fields by clicking on Add New Fields, and you can see a new field appears. You can put the title that you want over here, and as you can see, it immediately changes. And you can also choose the field type that you want. In this case, it's test, but you also have other ones that you can choose from. So in this case, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to keep it really simple. So for me to delete this last option, I just need to click on this small minus that appears over here. Also, you can move things around just by clicking on this move and just dragging stuff around. And once you have the contact form that you want, it's really simple. You just press on add this form to my post, and there you go. This piece of coding appears. So let's publish it and let's try it. Let's see if it's actually working. It's publishing. Let's refresh our website. As you can see, a new link appears over here. Let's go to contact. And let's say that Jordan Alexa, which is me, wants to actually contact me. So I'm going to put over here my information, my website. Actually, this is wrong. And also, I'm going to put something. Hi there. There you go. So let's say that someone comes over here and they just need to press submit. And once this is done, in a few moments, you can see message sent. So let's check our box to see if I already receive it. Over here, let's log in, and you can see the email has been received to my inbox. Okay, that's how you can do a contact form, and probably you actually want to just remove this comment section because it doesn't make sense appearing on a contact form page. And I already show how you can do that, so it's pretty simple. So that is all for this video. If you have any question, just leave it below. I will try to reply as soon as possible. In my next video, I'm going to talk about how you can actually start doing posts for your website, use categories, and all of those cool stuff. So stay tuned with Pro Site Tutorials, and bye!